Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pressing Matters. I'm Scott. Thank you for tuning in today, and thank you for your support. Today I'll be taking a look at 3 Grant Green albums. 3 of them, all of them a first-time listen, so stay tuned for that. Before I get started, I wanted to thank everyone who subscribed. We're almost at 5,000. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. You'll be helping out the channel. And if you hit notification, you'll be sure to get notified of any new content that comes up. If you like audiophile content, audio topics, this is the place to be. So if you could all hit the like button too, I'd appreciate that. So my exposure to Grant Green started with Idle Moments. Kind of started on a high note. This is the Blue Note Classic, and I reviewed that briefly in an early video back when this series started, and I knew from the moment I heard it that I loved Grant Green and wanted to hear more. So the next one that came up was the Latin Bit. I purchased it a couple of months ago, and I didn't get around to listening to it till recently. And the Latin Bit, as you would imagine, has a Latin beat and Latin tunes. It features Grant Green on guitar, Johnny Asaya on piano, Wendell Marshall on bass, Willie Bobo on drums, Potato Valdez on conga, and Garvin Massot on checker, which I'm not sure what that is. I imagine it's a percussion instrument. So they do 6 tunes on this. Some of them are well known. Mambo In, Besame Mucho, Mama Inez, Brazil, Tico Tico, and My Little Suede Shoes. So this album really, on paper, had everything that I thought I would like in a Grant Green album. It's got a Latin beat, Latin percussion, and it didn't disappoint. I did prefer a couple of cuts over others. I liked Besame Mucho quite a bit and Tico Tico, but all of them are really great. At times I thought, when I first played it the first time, I thought it was a little lightweight and kind of breezy. I guess it may be supposed to be that way. But it kind of went by, and it didn't seem very memorable. But in subsequent playings, I've gotten a lot more out of it and really like it a lot, particularly those 2 cuts. Very, very good record, and maybe not quite up to the exalted level of Idle Moments, but a nice diversion. These 3 albums that I'm covering, they all have a different feature. This one is Latin, Feelin The Spirit is spirituals, and Born to Be Blue is more blues and ballads. So I liked Latin Bit. It's a very good album, but it's a little on the light and breezy side. And if you like Latin beat and Latin percussion, you'll surely love this record. Feelin The Spirit just came out, and this one features Herbie Hancock on piano, Butch Warren on bass, Billy Higgins on drums, and Garvin Massot on tambourine. This one has 6 spirituals. 5. Just a Closer Walk with Thee, Joshua Fight the Battle of Jericho, Nobody Knows the Trouble I've Seen, Go Down Moses, Sometimes I Feel Like a Motherless Child. And this one, it was, of course, it's in a different direction. So he's a very versatile player. He can work in different idioms and still pull off a successful album, and this one's very successful. The addition of Herbie Hancock really makes this a special record. He adds something to it that in this context with the spirituals really works. And my favorites on this one were actually side 2. I really like to go down Moses, and sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Just a beautiful record, and really good sound as well. I don't think anyone would be disappointed with this one. Excellent, excellent record. My favorite by far, and I don't know if it's available from everybody, but I got this in a recent restock. It's called Born to Be Blue. And I got it from Plaid Room Records. If you are in the market for this, you could probably get it there. I'm going to check all the Amazon listings for these and make sure I have listings for what's available through Amazon below. If you are interested in any of these albums and you want to help the channel, you can support it by buying through Amazon. The links below. But Born to Be Blue. Now this one was my favorite by far. I consider it up to the level of Idle Moments. It features Grant Green on guitar, Ike Quebec on tenor sax, Sonny Clark on piano, Sam Jones on bass, and Louis Hayes on drums. To me, this is a really strong lineup, and this was recorded at 2 different times, close together though, and the sound is consistent across the whole record. Both sides start with an up-tempo number, so they take Someday My Prince Will Come and make it into an up-tempo number. But my favorites on both sides of this record are the ballads. And that's no surprise if you've been following me for my jazz journey. I like ballads, and wow. Born to Be Blue is stunning, and If I Should Lose You as well. Ike Quebec on this record, the playing is just elegant, beautiful, beautiful sound. And the way they trade off between solos, and Sonny Clark as well. But that tenor sax is recorded so well, and Grant Green's guitar as well. Those ballads are very, very moving and very lyrical playing. Just stunning record. The side 2 is got an up-tempo number to start out with, Back in Your Own Backyard, which really lets them stretch out as well. But my 2 favorites, again, were the ballads. My One and Only Love is stunning. Just gorgeous, gorgeous playing from everybody involved here. And Count Every Star, also a very, very good track and a nice way to end the album. Born to Be Blue is my top pick of these 3. I put it on the same level as Idle Moments. I thought it was a stunning record, and the sound is incredible, just incredible. The playing is top notch, as you can tell from the people on it. It's just a great, great combo. And I was very surprised. I thought I would like the Latin bit the best from the description, but in actual listening, Born to Be Blue won this little shootout of 3 albums. As far as first time listens, it struck me right away as the best of the 3. And if you can find the repress, I would definitely suggest picking it up. As I said, I got mine through Plaid Room. I think they had maybe 300 copies, so I'm not sure what they have now. But highly, highly recommended. All 3 are recommended, but if you're a Grant Green fan, you're going to want all 3. Definitely the new one, Feelin The Spirit, is excellent. And Latin Bit is a fun record, a little more light and a different direction, but still valid and still equally enjoyable. But that's it for my little Grant Green listening session. I wanted to let you know what I thought about these 3. If you have any comments on them, please make them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, I'm Scott for the Pressing Matters. Have a great day.